Et re-bienvenue à Starfield. On se revoit ici. À New Atlantis, on a pas mal fait une couple de side quests, on explore un petit peu. Là, c'est le temps d'aller faire notre quête. On a appris que Sarah Morgan était dans un rock band avant, ça c'est pas pire. Oui, c'est ça. Donc, dans les affaires que je voulais faire. Déjà, pendant que je check ça, faut juste que je trouve quelque chose qui est à terre. Je pourrais pas. Parce que c'est sûr qu'il y a une manière de prendre quelque chose qui est à terre puis de le bouger genre à la Skyrim, c'est sûr. Puis pendant que je fais ça, on avait... Attends, je vais mettre un livre à terre là. Drop, drop. J'ai baissé un petit peu le son du jeu parce que les derniers coups d'épisode, quand le jeu devient genre assez bruyant, on m'entend plus. Fait que j'ai baissé un petit peu le son du jeu. Ah! Alright, sur ma manette, c'est le A. C'est le interact essentiellement, là, le même que pour le ramasser. Puis c'est pas... Ah, ben là j'ai trouvé. Je vais faire la même chose avec toi. Je peux-tu te ramasser la face?
Been a long time
No.
since I've been to... Time to go?
Ok, bon, c'était une petite affaire que je voulais faire, j'étais sûr que ça avait, que tu peux placer des choses pis tout. Ah, j'ai pas essayé quand même. Où est-ce qu'on est sur la map? Ah, je pourrais juste travel directement de là. Surface map. On est là. Ah, faut aller complètement de l'autre côté. Ouais, je pense pas que je vais marcher tout ça. Apply for a job. Speak at joining the Vanguard. Check out Constellation Mission Board. Ben ça, on le verra après. Quoi qu'on pourrait peut-être y aller là. Ben... Fast travel. On va juste fast travel à partir de la map, ça c'est cool.
Deck.
Alright, là. Take off. Parce que le début du jeu, je veux pas non plus trop m'attarder à niaiser puis à tout ça. Genre ça, je le ferai hors screen un peu. Tu sais, la dernière fois, on a trouvé un petit side room, on est capable d'aller sur le toit et tout ça, mais je vais attendre que... Je vais attendre que le jeu s'ouvre un petit peu plus pour vraiment commencer à niaiser. Ben, du moins niaiser plus que qu'est-ce que je fais déjà, là.
The blackest sea. Where shall we swim to next, oh wise and formidable captain?
Je l'adore, lui. Essentiellement, on s'en va vers... Ça, j'assume que c'est la Terre. Ben, le système solaire. Oh, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Back to system. Ah, c'est cool, pareil. J'aime l'espèce de petit warping de l'espace, là. Gagarine. On va toutes les faire celles de base ici, tu sais. On va toutes aller les voir, là. Ça, c'est quoi? Boss. Mais non, nous autres, ça va encore plus loin. Oh, on était à Alpha Centauri. J'avais même pas remarqué. Jump. Ah ouais, faut que je fasse ça puis que je fasse ça. Et wesh. Le son, il est quand même assez fort.
Another successful
You are
jump.
entering United
The
Colonies
distance is
space.
too far for
Maintain
you,
course and
Captain.
prepare to be scanned.
Ouais. Je vais juste... Je pense que le jeu est encore fort un petit peu. Je l'avais mis à 80, je vais peut-être le mettre à 60. 70. On va le mettre à 70. Ça devrait juste aider qu'on m'entende.
Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Enjoy your stay in Sidonia. Ah, Sidonia, c'est la ville sur Mars. Ok, mais moi je vais aller voir la Terre en premier. Where's my planet? Mercury. Earth. Is it the London? Is it course to Earth? Yes. Travel. Meanwhile, dans ce temps-là que t'as comme... Wow! Voilà, au moins c'est représentatif. La Terre est-tu morte? On dirait vraiment qu'ils... Mais ils ont tué notre Terre. Gang de malades. C'est pour ça que personne ne veut venir dans le système solaire. Ben ouais, toi. Non, game, come on, là. La Terre est morte, sérieusement. On va juste mettre notre spacesuit parce que ça a l'air que la Terre est morte. Not cool. High school backpack. On va enlever high school backpack. Constellation pack, basic boost pack. 28,39. J'enlève lui là. Bon, on va mettre le Constellation pack pour tout de suite là. Get up. Man, they destroyed my planet. I'm gonna go. Why did you guys destroy my planet? J'ai-tu une place? Galley use, ça c'est pour faire de la bouffe.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends after all. I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about you?
C'est vraiment c'est la même voix que dans Oblivion. Là, j'ai comme pas de cargo, j'ai pas rien, je peux pas. Je peux pas comme dropper mon stock à nulle part, c'est vraiment bizarre. Ou c'est juste moi qui... Est-ce que ça ressemble pas sans ses cheveux? Man, c'est... Comme, j'aimerais ça qu'on me dise qu'est-ce qui s'est passé à la Terre, sérieusement. What the hell happened to Earth? Radiation? Extreme solar radiation, suit protection depleted. Oups, ok, fait que je peux comme pas rester ici. Juste être à l'ombre, je devrais dire... Non, c'est pas assez, hein. Non, on peut comme pas rester ici. Je l'ai tué, mon... Activities. Right. Board. Man, je suis comme... Ça me fait chier, là. Pourquoi que la Terre est détruite? Je veux dire, c'est granted, c'est probablement ça qu'on est en train de faire, là. On va démolir la Terre, mais comme...
I'm literally following in your footsteps, right?
Captain's Locker! Transfer. Ok, on va mettre nos stocks là. Oh! Learned Astronomer. Ça m'écoeure vraiment. Pourquoi ils ont détruit la Terre? Ils n'auraient pas pu faire comme un... Learned Astronomer. When I heard the Learned Astronomer... Excusez-moi, je me gratte l'oreille. When the proofs, the figures were ranged in the columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, when I sitting heard the astronomer where he lectured with much applause in the lecture room, how soon, unaccountable, I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out, I'd wandered off by myself in the mystical moist night air, and from time to time I looked up in perfect silence at the stars. Ok, ouais. Walt Whitman's When I Heard the Learned Astronomer, while only one stanza neatly encapsulates the author's disdain for the scientific over-analysis of nature's beauty. Tu vois, moi c'est ça, c'est comme... Oui, tu analyses la beauté, mais tu es capable quand même de l'apprécier. On va dropper tous mes livres. Ah, incluant mes cubes, oui. C'est... Ah oui, le plushie Galacticat. Non, on va le garder avec nous, ça. Mais tous les livres. J'ai pas vraiment besoin de l'appareil, dans le fond, oui. Parce que là, on a Frontier Attire. Sinon, l'autre qui était cool, c'était lui, mais comme... Quoique... Qu'est-ce que j'aime mieux, ça ou ça? Il me donne plus de centre, on va le garder. On le changera à un autre moment donné. J'aime moins les... J'aime moins les manches, par exemple. Là. Comme des manches en polar, genre. Ça, on va le laisser ici. Pax... Ben, tu sais, 135 versus... Oups. C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est le fun que c'est vraiment des chests à la... à la Bethesda, là. Je veux dire des chests infinis, là. J'ai pas un... Extra capacity de 10. Ça vaut pas tant la peine. On va transférer. Weapon, je pense que j'ai tout gardé. Le cutter, je vais le garder avec moi. Lyon. J'ai 2 Maelstrom. Encore. Genre, j'en veux pas. J'ai mon Equinox que j'ai presque plus de balles. Space Suit, j'en ai juste un. Les packs, je vais laisser le pack là. Les helmets, je l'ai laissé. Appareil, j'ai le mien. Throwables, bon, c'est correct ça. Man, pourquoi qu'ils ont ravage la terre de même? Comme je dis, c'est comme... C'est believable, c'est plate, mais c'est believable. C'est un peu ça qu'on est en train de faire. Le Adoring Fan, il est delightfully annoying. On va dire ça comme ça. Faudrait que je vienne pendant la nuit. Map. J'ai-tu quelque chose sur la Terre? Non, j'imagine que j'ai quelque chose sur la Lune. Show resources. Il doit plus avoir rien. Je veux dire... Elle a probablement été... strip mine complètement là. Bon, on va aller à Sidonia. J'ai pas parti mon... Ah, j'ai pas parti mon timer. Travel. Voilà.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Yay. C'est ça, là, faut que je revienne. C'est ça que j'aime pas. Là. Faut que je revienne dans le menu. Puis là que je vienne ici, puis que là je pèse là-dessus, puis que là je fasse land. Je vais mettre un petit scan en même temps. Tu sais, c'est comme... Ça aurait-tu vraiment été si mongol que ça d'avoir des loading zones, là? Exit ship carrément. Là, on est sur Mars, fait que j'assume qu'il n'y a pas
Might
d'atmosphère.
complain about landing here, but I have to admit there is a sort of hidden beauty to the Martian landscape.
Ouais. Cydonia. Je sais pas par où que je pars, j'imagine que...
That would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
There are no other surprises? Mid 5 figures.
5 figures? Fine? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning.
Mining colony of Cydonia.
Building Cydonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Tu sais, tu vois, moi ce qui me gosse dans ce jeu-là, c'est toutes des petites affaires. Il n'y a rien de gros. Pas qu'ils ont détruit la Terre, là. Mais là, regarde. Là, on est rentré à quelque part. Le jeu, il a fait « Ah, Sarah, ton compagnon, elle a plus besoin de son spacesuit, fait qu'il est pas mis. » Fine, fais la même chose avec moi, s'il vous plaît, là. Sérieusement. Là, faut que j'aille là-dedans, faut que je vienne ici. Quoique, je pourrais le mettre à « Favorite ». Je pourrais le mettre genre ici, admettons, ou en haut. Ok, puis là, dans mes armes, je vais mettre le Equinox, je vais le favorite, je vais le mettre ici. Puis là, mon Ion, que je vais probablement jamais utiliser, je vais le mettre à la fin complètement. Fait que là, je peux faire...
Take care of your shit. Could end up costing you otherwise.
Oh, sérieusement, je peux même pas l'enlever en faisant ça. That's weak, game. That's weak. Ça, c'est juste weak. Ah, attends, je peux faire Hide Space Suits and Settlements RB. RB, c'est ça. RB. Ah, good. Ok, nevermind. C'était juste une config que j'avais pas trouvée encore. Ouais, j'aime de moins en moins mon suit. On va voir si j'ai pas d'autre chose. Le hacker chose était meilleur.
Found a clutch of heat leeches,
What do you mean there's no work?
in the utility section the other
Do
day.
you have any idea how
Not
far
gonna be able to get that image out of my head for a
how much
while.
money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were
Thought it was
jobs.
just a couple of nests.
Look, I get it.
Ooh, low gravity gives me that feeling I have butterflies in my stomach.
Possible, they may not extend it. This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home.
The
We can't
community
wait
center on
almost 2
P1
months
is a
for a
good
job
place
that
to
may not
connect with
even
others.
exist then.
Or fulfill any spiritual
Okay,
needs
I
you
get
may
it.
have.
There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Ouais,
You know,
ok.
I
Forget it.
believe
Let's
we've
get out
got
of
the
here.
best mining
Speak to
team.
Trevor.
Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Speak with Trevor. Trevor.
Screw this.
I know you were counting on that.
Trevor.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor.
mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I used to do mining work for Argos. I was hoping you'd have work, but doesn't sound like it. No, je suis plus un miner. How goes the mining operation here on Mars?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Starfield, which in turn is responsible for supplying
tu veux-tu acknowledge qu'est-ce qui t'arrête de passer? Ou pas du tout, là?
That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations.
Comment on dirait qu'il y a un ship qui a explosé? On peut-tu aller voir?
Almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere, t'es dans le système solaire. Le birthplace de l'humanité est à côté.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Yay! Sounds like a good guy. Ah, ok. On va l'acknowledge, parfait. À chaque fois, je fais comme deux. je me demande, là, finalement, il y a quelque chose dans le jeu, ils ont compris ça.
Nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them.
Alright.
You probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Not too bad. Well, now I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening all the time. Fracking with subterranean particle detonations. Ben, le fracking ici sur Terre, c'est de genre injecter genre de la sludge ou du je sais pas trop quoi en très haute pression dans la roche. Puis là, ça casse la roche. Puis là, t'es capable d'aller chercher, ben là, ils vont chercher du pétrole, le fracking, là, du gaz naturel.
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous.
Ah ouais, c'est ça. C'est comme des explosions. Ah, okay.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I can totally see how it'd be odd if you're not used to it. Just sit down, or be sure you're within reach of something to hold on to if the quaking makes you uneasy. You'll be fine.
Alright.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately,
Ah
all
ouais,
our
t'es la plus
mining
vieille mine
contracts
dans les United Colonies, c'est normal. Là.
Unless,
Oh.
maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Woo! Protagonist! Depends on what it is. Let's hear what you got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Oh, sure, it's our problem now. No. Sure, tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Sounds easy.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Sidonia is an industrial town.
Fait que je vais peut-être pas le faire tout de suite parce que là, je suis avec elle.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
Tracker's Alliance agent.
Leave no quarter. Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty.
Nope.
The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts on the mission boards.
Alright. Got any good bounty hunting?
Should I tell ya? What the hell? It got me in trouble, but it's a good story. So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find a ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance, see? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down.
Wow.
Anyway, turns out it wasn't the right guy, but this guy was also wanted. What are the odds, right? Well, the Alliance didn't think it was as funny as I did, so now I'm stuck here helping new recruits.
Je t'aime bien, toi.
Yeah, well, see ya.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level, doesn't mean it's not secure.
Fait que là, où est-ce qu'on s'en va? Ah, ça va être notre contact.
I could use a break.
Hey, tu me ressembles, toi.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that Renee kid. She's always trying to make people happy.
Speak with Renee.
Deimos Star Yards may be the first major ship manufacturer, but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up with the times. Hello there. Do I know you?
Non, mais le monde ici, ils ont l'air de me ressembler un peu. I was wondering the same thing.
How odd that we both thought we knew each other. I'm Leona Hawkes, Deimos Star Yards corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around. I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
What is Deimos Star Yard relationship with the UC?
We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
It's gonna be Martian shipyards.
Take care now.
Many people think psychology is only good for treating past emotional trauma, but it's a great way to prevent it in the first place.
Another
On a tous
long
des
day.
noms.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been Mars.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock out in the middle of nowhere?
J'imagine que
Get a lot
Renee.
of new faces.
Jack. Where's that Renee? Damage control specialist.
There's nothing like seeing old soul coming through the big window.
Fancy seeing you here.
Andromeda Kepler. Phil Hill.
Oh, hello there, friend.
You stand out.
Have you been there long?
Just got.
Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd
J'aime
fallen
ça qu'il
asleep.
regarde high level. Moi, je suis clairement debout.
But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
This better not be some kind of timeshare pitch.
What? No, no, nothing like that. I assumed everyone has heard about us by now.
Nope.
We're List, the League of Independent Settlers. How can I help make today your very best day?
League of Independent Settlers. C'est quoi T? What does
Why,
List do?
We help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits?
Looking for work,
That's
yeah.
terrific, because this stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help.
Not a huge fan of paperwork.
Not to worry. The mountains of papers are my responsibility. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those
J'ai
qualifications?
un ship, puis je vais éventuellement me promener, puis...
You know, I can tell that you
I have
do
a ship
just
and
by the
basic
little
people
we've
skills.
interacted already.
Ah, j'ai
Most
persuasion, je suis quand
importantly,
même...
we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them?
Or not. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Take this.
Alright. Bon, on va pas faire ça. On va pas faire ça. On est encore dans le Old Neighborhood. Ouais. Donc là, René, bon, mais René, je sais pas où est-ce qu'elle est, mais...
Their friend offered me a nice, cushy office job. But I'm making double out here in the Sidonia mines. Joke's on them.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
The divorce.
I'm looking for a Vanguard name. Oh, t'as-tu des rumors en premier? Parce que...
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
Alright.
I'll be okay.
You're right, I meant no offense.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect.
I'm looking for Vanguard
Ain't
name.
been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Uh-oh. You could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Oh, believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. He's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But...
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I'll let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but... if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Sarah Morgan, skip to the part where you admit you're lying. Ah, on va essayer ça. Ah, c'est ça, Sarah. Moi, je pourrais dire, he could use the help, you shouldn't put a price on that. On va essayer de persuade.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Ah, the persuasion minigame. Okay, c'est vrai. We could be the only ones who could find him. What matters to you more than money or Morales' life? I want you to imagine him out there alone. Ça va être un good guy, fait je vais essayer ça.
I want him found.
Yeah, one shot.
Alright, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
Forgot what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Let me buy a drink.
What's your poison?
Beer Teeny. Ah ouais, ok, il y a littéralement Kodos Crater. Okay, damage resistance. Pale Ale, Red Ale. C'est pour ça que ça vient avec une paille, tu sais. Tu vas boire ta bière à la paille. Un fucking Beer Teeny. Canuck Pilsner. Donc c'est tout damage resistance puis une pénalité à O2 recovery. Ah, no thanks. Let's go to drink around here.
I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
I like you.
Don't be a stranger.
J'aime ça les...
Hello. Do you have room for one more on your crew?
Ah. What's your area of expertise? Starship engineering.
Engineering is my specialty. I'm trained to optimize your repair systems to keep your ship up and running.
Not really, no.
Suit yourself.
Most visitors can't wait
J'ai
to
un de
get
mes
off
amis
this
qui
rock.
joue à ce jeu-là. Puis j'ai l'impression que je pense que c'est elle justement qui a engagé. C'est-à-dire qu'elle avait engagé quelqu'un. Puis là, après ça, il se rend compte que comme il peut juste avoir plein de monde dans son jeu. Citizen, où René? Go to Venus, activity, speak with René. On va speak with René, voir. Elle est où René? Il est 65 mètres par là-bas. What the hell?
Howdy.
You can make a real
Ok, c'est pas ici, on va descendre comment? Sign up settler for the list. Ah, il y a un dude là, là.
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is my
Prospective
highest
miner.
priority.
Well, Sidonia was a bust.
Ah, ça, c'est les deux que j'ai vus tantôt.
I can always go back to Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
Salut.
Salut! Comment ça va? On va aller voir René avant de... Je vais explorer un petit peu. Tu sais, comme je dis, je vais essayer d'explorer, mais pas trop.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
En effet, je suis d'accord avec toi. Montrer la lune de Majora's Mask. Face of Sidonia. The Viking 1 observer spacecraft took its first photo of the Sidonia region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. Ouais, que c'est juste des shadows. The image inspired the imaginations of men submitting for space exploration. Are we alone out there? No more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia. Tendency to perceive specific meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Essentiellement, voir des faces dans les nuages. Voir des shapes dans les nuages, là, c'est ça. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day. Ah. On va revenir, on va explorer, comme je veux vraiment prendre plus le temps d'explorer. Quitte à faire comme un clip épisode, là, à un moment donné. Et là, je vais aller voir René. J'avoue que c'est comme depressing ici, là. sais, dans un freaking bunker. Au risque de
Greetings,
gamin.
my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
Just want to talk.
Very well. I would be happy to take the time to speak with another child of God. Perhaps you would like to hear more about our benevolent Creator.
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be quite interesting.
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you, if you wish to know more.
I'm a firm believer. Non, moi, je serais plus, je suis plus genre l'univers. S'il y a un dieu, il a juste comme craqué l'allumette qui a parti l'univers, puis il a flippé la switch, puis après ça, c'est tout là. Always have time to talk about religion.
Wonderful. God is indeed great. Not only did He breathe life into each and every one of us, but He opened the heavens to us and showed us the way to space so that we may be closer to Him. The Sanctum Universum is always here to provide guidance in your spiritual journey, if you seek it.
What can you tell me about your beliefs?
In its simplest form, Sanctum Universum believes that God has given us the ability to manipulate the heavens so that He may lead us to Him. As such, we accept those from all the faiths of old, provided they seek faith in the Almighty Creator.
If God brought us to the stars, why stop there and not lead us to Him directly?
Because to truly follow the teachings of our Lord and Creator, you must still have faith. Were He to simply lead us to Him directly, it would defeat the purpose. You see, our mortal journey is still an important part of the human experience. We must learn and grow in our lives. Only then can we prove we are worthy of joining Him in the hereafter.
Tu vois, ça c'est ce que j'ai avec le dogma religieux. Ça fait du sens. Mais le problème c'est que t'as pas besoin d'un créateur, t'as pas besoin de Dieu. On peut faire ça all on our own. C'est ça qui me gosse tout le temps, tu sais. Mais c'est le fait, hein. Ouais, ça c'est René.
I'm a bunny, you're a bunny, he's a bunny, ha! I'm still working on it. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad said not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Sure, we could talk. Don't know if that loophole works the way. I kind of agree with that logic.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile.
C'est vraiment cool, ce kid-là.
Wanna help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Yeah, for sure. What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up.
Huh.
I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space.
Non, ils ont
and
détruit la
goes
Terre, il n'y a
around
plus de
to
grenouilles.
different planets, helping people
Je suis
who are
vraiment
sad
salty à
or
propos de
need
ça.
help. He's great.
Are your parents okay with this?
Yeah, they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her.
Sure.
You will?
Je vais t'aider.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Alright. On va faire ça vite vite. Space, parce que c'est le Space Frog from Outer Space. Puis là, je vais voir où est-ce qu'il va me dire des mettre. Ouais, man, je suis vraiment salté qu'ils ont détruit qu'ils ont laissé la Terre mourir. Pourquoi tu me dis de retourner là-bas? What the hell am I? Ben, c'est vraiment comme confusing, là, c'est tout. Ben, c'est sûr que je vais me...
Mining takes all types. Upstarts, military.
Bon, on va les mettre là, puis le dernier, je retournerai le faire ici. Ah, il est vraiment cool. Space Frog. On va mettre ceux-là, puis le dernier, je vais le mettre la prochaine fois quand je vais revenir.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Probably. Oh, Space Frog! Space Frog, Space Frog, Space Frog. Space Frog! Il est vraiment cool, Space Frog.
The Lux condos aren't anything special.
Ok, mais là, on va aller... On a assez fait de Space Frog. Je veux essayer de continuer. Go to Venus. Un petit peu de café. Ah ouais, il fallait que je fasse le tour. C'est ça quand même, tu peux faire là. Tu peux faire yep. Ça donne comme un boost en avant un peu. En fait, je sais pas si ça donne vraiment un boost par en avant. Faudrait que j'essaye. Faudrait que je fasse le test. Mais pas tout de suite. Ah non, je vais faire le cockpit.
Know when you're ready to launch.
Yes, my captain?
Pilot seat. Take off. Non. Take off. Mauvais piton. Oups. Excusez-moi. Bye bye. Yep. Map. On fait back. On s'en va voir Venus. Go to Venus. Set course. Travel. Travel. J'ai hâte de voir les mods que le monde font.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I doubt they know we're a vanguard. Why are Varun zealots out here near Venus?
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No, but I think I see something else that might.
Ouais, c'est ça la petite affaire qui se chaîne.
Distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get to that beacon without being attacked.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Alright. Minimize ship system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shield are easier to detect. Power down all systems except for 1 or 2 bars in your engine and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Non, non, on descend 2 secondes. On descend. On va tout, comme qu'il dit là, on va juste avoir un engine. Je peux-tu faire un... Oh ouais, c'est ça, je peux me faire un... On va juste augmenter un petit peu. On va pas aller vite. La date, on est correct.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
Si je pèse sur RB, j'ai des thrusters. Oh, ça va faciliter le combat. C'est comme du strafe. Si je fais ça de même, là. Ouais, je serais supposé continuer, mais bon. We won't hold it against them. Parce que je serais supposé juste comme, tu sais, continuer. Je pourrais faire un thrust comme ça, un boost de thrust, puis juste arrêter. Arrêter mes engines, je veux dire, c'était dans l'espace, là. Mais bon, tu sais, I guess que c'est comme trop compliqué, là. Allez, allez. Presque rendu. Presque rendu. Huit, 7. Cycle between targets, ça je suis correct, là, je fais activate.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Alright. Donc là on fait flop. Ça, on fait back. Terre. pas la Terre, on veut... Cette couche de Luna hier. Travel. On fait bye bye! Ah oui, donc là on peut remonter les shields, on peut remonter...
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
I want to walk on the moon. I want to walk on the moon!
Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done.
Non, on va trouver l'artefact. Après ça, on va aller. Most star stations and ship can be docked with, allowing you to board them. Ok, bon, on va commencer par remettre. Point available. Hop. Qu'est-ce que... Voilà. Level up. Level up? Je fais comment pour level up? Status. Ok, je vais dans skills, ok. Skills, physical. Ten more oxygen, has a stealth meter, c'est ça que je voulais. You are 25% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Ça, je le veux. Weightlifting, wellness, increase your maximum health by 10. La date, je suis correct avec le health. Puis pickpocket. Unlock. Stealth puis pickpocket, ça va ensemble. Avec là, je vais faire ça. Yep. Doc. La prochaine affaire que je veux prendre, c'est le... Quoi que je vais peut-être avoir un compagnon qui est capable de le faire, là. Je vais faire board, yeah.
After you, Captain.
Oh. Oh shit.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. Organize the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging.
Ouais, là, quand on fait ça, je vais switch à ça. Unlock advanced. This lock is too difficult. Elle a son laser sight. Essaie de pas tirer les... Oh. Marker. Credits. Wow. Digipick. Là, c'est ça, le scavenge, c'est ça, genre... Ok, oui, le value 140. Mais comme, je vais me faire genre 10$ pour ça, là. On l'a vu, là. Fait que là, étant donné que je suis comme... Les credits sont comme dans les 10 000, là. J'en ai rendu à 20 000 credits. Comme, on va laisser faire le junk, puis... C'est là que j'étais. Ah oui, vide, ok, c'est juste là que j'étais. Mais on va quand même ouvrir. Ça, je voulais faire, c'est ça. Notebook, folder. Utility flight suits, on peut le vendre. Pick. Nova Galactic Cap. Ouais, je suppose que ça valait pas grand chose. Tissues, folder, pen, Egmont. Synthephone. Soba. Ah, c'est de la bouffe. Alright. Je pense qu'on va pas mal laisser ça là. Ouais, c'est ça. Signs of recent battle. Je voyais mon hidden, il commençait à bouger, fait que ça veut dire qu'il y a du monde proche. TG Pick. Je pense qu'on va se laisser ici. Ouais, c'est ça, tu vois, il y a du comme jaune qui apparaît. On va se laisser ici parce que là, les prochaines affaires, ça va être Secure Access, Keep Clear. Les prochaines affaires, ça va être du piou-piou, fait que on va se revoir la prochaine fois pour ça. Frag Grenade, je les ai pas. Star Roamer, Navigator, Space Helmet. Je vais les mettre tout de suite. Puis toi, je vais te mettre en haut, favorite. C'est ça, on va se revoir la prochaine fois. On va essayer de trouver notre morceau d'artefact, essayer de finir l'espèce de early game là. Quand on va être capable de faire un petit peu tout, ben là on ira plus niaiser un petit peu partout. Oh, excusez-moi, pas assez de café. Donc sur ce, on se revoit la prochaine fois pour un autre épisode de Starfield. Au revoir.